So the third car on our stand is this lovely KV6 Rover Sterling Fastback, and let's introduce you to the owner. And here he is over here. This is Hugh O'Neill. Hugh, lovely to see you back on the Rover 800 stand again. Hugh has displayed a car with us before. Tell us about this car and how you acquired it.
This has a very interesting story. So last year I had my green Sterling on the stand, and it was about 4 years ago I saw the green Sterling advertised, and I went to this chap's house, and I did buy the green Sterling, but he had this one in his barn, and this one was like covered in dust. It had been in the barn for 4 years since it failed the MOT. And so I asked him the question, what's your plans for this? And he was about 85 years of age, and he said I plan to recommission it. Yeah, right, he was 85. He did pass away after only a year or so after he sold it to me. So I said to him, look, I'll buy this off you, and what do you want for it? I'll buy it off you, and I can use it for spares for the other one. But he said, no, I'll sell it to you only on condition that you recommission it. Actually put it back on the road. Yep. And here we are.
And here it is.
I spent rather too much. I only gave him 250 quid for it. And that included the personal number plate on it. But I must have spent £3,000? £3,000 or something.
So here's the registration plate, and you spent £3,000 on this car.
I reckon I probably have, because he did throw in a set of these wheels. Yep. And so I had them reconditioned, refurbished, and I had to put new tyres on it. So straight away, that's $500-600. I had to put an exhaust on it. There was welding required, so I've had it welded here at the base of the sills and at the wheel arches. And there was a tow bar on it originally, and it had been involved in an accident. In fact, the bumper was all broken as well, so that's a replacement bumper. So there was quite a lot of corrosion repairs, welding repairs required on it. And I've had a bit of paint, so some of the rear has been painted. And I've done just basically a lot of cleaning up, I've had the cam belts have been done, so that's about £700 to have done. I did have an issue actually with the bonnet. I had it stored in a lockup, and there was an asbestos type roof on the lockup, and it was dripping every time it rained, it was dripping onto the bonnet, and it left these sort of marks or damage on the bonnet that couldn't be replaced, so I had to have the whole bonnet and the wings re-sprayed. So that is, but it's a beautiful car, 110,000 miles, and my plans for it is basically to use it, and it's not perfect, and there's a few areas where it still needs some attention, but I want to just enjoy it and drive it.
And people have been commenting on the colour. Tell us about the colour.
The colour is an Oxford blue pearlescent metallic.
Yeah.
And that was the original colour that the car was in.
And it is a lovely colour. It really suits the car, I think, and suits the size of the car.
I don't know if the Mark 1, any of the Mark 1s were in the Oxford blue, or were they specific to the Mark 2?
I don't remember it, to be perfectly frank, but I don't know.
One area I do need to do on it, and it's all the 800s are notorious. These sort of
plastic strips,
that chrome, you can actually see it peeling away. So probably next major job on this is to pull those all off, take off the plastic chrome, and you can get the stuff on the internet.
You can,
sorted.
Of variable quality. So let me just make some comments on that. So what we're looking at is this dreadful plastic chrome, which was fitted to the car from new, and even if you buy new old stock, and I've done this myself, even the new old stock doesn't look particularly fantastic. It looks better than this looks, but it's still not great.
I actually I told you that I replaced the bumper. I actually put plastic chrome on the bumper, and you can see it's a little bit wobbly in places.
Yes.
I had to try and clamp it and put it inside here and clamp it, but it isn't perfect. So
well, we have been talking to a manufacturer of pipework, in fact, who may well be able to manufacture something for these cars. I think it would make a huge difference if we could actually replace these.
roll of the stuff here.
This is what you've
Usually it was
used.
about, I'm going to say,
Yes.
I don't know, a tenner on eBay
Yes.
or something like that.
But it does the job for now.
It does the job for now, but it's not great quality. So that was, and it's slightly different size for the strips of the signs.
Yes, it is.
I think it's slightly bigger and wider, so this can't be used for the rubber.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, Hugh, thank you so much for bringing this car down to the show, and thank you for being an exhibitor once again. You're now an owner of 3 cars. I think the last time we met you, you only had 2, but now you're an even more qualified Rover 800 enthusiast.
I now have a coupe, which I bought from a chap called Nigel Swan in Mansfield.
Yes.
I had hoped to exhibit, to actually have that here and work on it, but various
Next time.
reasons.
Next time.
Perhaps next year I'll bring that one.
Yeah.
That's a silver. It's also a KV6 Sterling.
Yes.
Late. It's a V-Reg as well,
Yes.
so hope to have that on the stand next year.
Very good. Well, Hugh's going to be here on the stand all 3 days.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday and Sunday. A real enthusiast for the Rover 800s, and certainly a man who can talk and talk and talk. So we've been trying to track him down all morning to get him to come and have a chat here on the video for the benefit of members watching on Facebook group, but he's been off chatting with other people. So if you'd like to come and have a chat about Rover 800s, Hugh is the man. Hugh is the man to meet. So thank you for coming to the show, and come out and join us, people, here at Hall 5. We're here for the next 3 days, and there's plenty to do, plenty to see. The public are now in and coming to look around the show. We look forward to seeing you here in Hall 5.